So the continuation, I told that a cement factory had 8 tons of cement. They packed the cement into 50 kilograms. So we're going to convert the tons into kilograms, just multiply by 1,000, because 1 ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms. That will give me 8,000 kilograms for the cement. So if I pack them into kgs, so to pack means to divide, so 0 cancels there, then here I'll have 16, 0. So my correct answer should be C for 160. Now Rukia bought a dress at shillings 700 from a supermarket. She gave the cashier 1,000. So if you give the cashier 1,000 and you have bought it at 700 shillings, it means the balance you're going to be given is 300. Let us continue the question. She received the balance in several notes of 50 shillings. So this 300 shillings was given in the form of notes of 50. So we are just going to divide to have how many notes were there, because they want to know how many 50 shillings notes were there. So you divide that and we have our value there as 6. So A was the right answer. A cooperative society imported a ton, 4 tons and 500 kilogram of fertilizer. It distributed 2 tons and 900 kilograms to the farmer. How many kilograms of fertilizer remained? So to solve that, we are going to convert all of them into kilograms. So that the same thing we have done here, just multiply the ton to kilogram by 1,000. So I'll be having 4,000 for this, but 4,000 plus 500 is 4,500. Then the other one will be 2,900. So if it distributed means it removed, so we're just going to subtract the 2, and by subtracting that we have 1,600. Now on question 18, you are told that a group of learners spent 6,450 to cultivate cabbage. They sold all the cabbages at this amount. What was the profit? So to find profit, we're going to say profit is equal to the selling price minus the buying price. Therefore, we're going to take 9380, we subtract 6450, and that will give us the answer as 2,930. And the answer there is D. Now we have here a table for traveling from Mombasa to Nairobi. How long does the journey by bus take from Tito Andei to Nairobi? So from Tito Andei, we are going to take the departure, because remember, time taken is equal to departure minus arrival. So arrival minus departure. So for that is how we find time taken. Therefore, we are going to take 6:30, we subtract 2:45. Because this is less, we are going to borrow 1 hour from this side, and that makes it 60. So 60 plus 30, it is 90. Here it is remaining 5 hours. So 90 minus 45, that is 45 minutes. Then 5 minus 2, that is 3. Therefore, it took 3 hours and 45 minutes. Then question 20, you are told that John fed his rabbit at daytime. That is the key word there, at the time shown below. What is the time in 24 hours of clock system? So looking at this time, it is in between 1 and 2. So automatically it is at 1. Then the minute time shows us 6, which 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. However, remember it is during the day. So if this time is during the day, it is automatically after lunch. So if it is after lunch, we're going to add 12 on the hours side, so that into 24 hours of clock system, we'll be having 1330 hours. And that is how the question is supposed to be tackled. Let us look at question 21. Question 21, you are told that Timothy drew some angles. He compared the angles using a right angle triangle. So if you compare it, these are called a right angle triangle. He noticed that some angles were greater than right angle. So some angles were greater than right angle. So this is how it looks like. But it was less than 180, a straight line. So this angle here, it is called an obtuse angle. That is what they were asking, the name of the angle. Now, a self group collected amount for recycling, and you can have them there. How many tons? How many tons? All together means addition. So you're going to add, I can just add them through this point. So 200 plus 400 plus 350, you are going to have 950. Then 4 plus 3 plus 2, it is 9. Therefore, we have 9 tons and 950 kilograms. Now, a welder had a metal bar of length, that one. He cut this from it. What length remained? So we are going to subtract. This is centimeters part and we have the millimeters part. 385, 6. So because this is less, we are going to borrow 10 from, if I take 1 from this part, I'm going now to add 10 to the other one. So it makes this one to be 13. Therefore, here we have 7 millimeters. Then 92 minus 85, that is 7 centimeters. So we have the right answer there as D. The next part, we have Lois and her daughter Beatrice fetched a total of 16 jerrycans of water from a river. Lois fetched 4 more than Beatrice. So we have Lois and we have Beatrice here. Let the number of jerrycans for Beatrice be X. Let us go back to the instruction that Lois fetched 4 more than Beatrice. So if Beatrice is X, then this one is going to be X plus 4. 4 more. Which of the following equation correctly represent the information? So if I add all of this, I'm supposed to be having 16. Therefore, we'll have X plus 4. So everywhere must be addition, and the correct answer there, it is B. Now, Jen picked an empty packet in the school compound during cleaning. He observed that the packet had 4 faces. So the only thing that has got 4 faces, it's called a tetrahedron. That I think was a little bit challenging for the students. So a tetrahedron, we have a base of a triangle, then it is coming in that form. That is what we call a tetrahedron. We are told how many edges. Edges means the sharp parts, because these ones are called the vertices. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. Therefore, the right answer there was 6. Now, Andrew drew an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle that 2 sides are equal and also 2 of the angles are equal. So, which of the following statement correctly is the correct properties for the triangle? It has 4 sides, that is no. 2 sides are parallel. Parallel means that they can't meet. These ones they are meeting. 2 angles are equal. That is very correct. All sides are equal. This one is an equilateral triangle. So we proceed to number 27. A tourist company carried learners with 2 buses. So the buses are 2 and several vans. Let the number of buses be and the vans be less than 8. Let the number of vans be X. So if I add that to X, it should be less than. That's the less than sign. Less than 8. Giving my correct answer to be A. 28. Which of the following pairs of woods are perpendicular? Perpendicular means it is forming a 90 degrees. So for 90 degrees NS, we only have one that is making up 90 degrees, which is M and O. The 90 degrees is there. Therefore, the right answer there was B. What is the difference between the highest and the lowest? So the highest here we have 20. Difference means subtraction. And the lowest we have 5. Therefore, the difference was 15. And the last question, what is the least popular mode of the transport? So the least means the smallest. So you can count, if you see it being typed like this, means it's 5. So therefore we have 5, 10, and 14. So 5, 10, 11. So the least number was matatu. So this is how the paper was supposed to be tackled for the candidates who sat for this Kpsea grade 6 examination. Thank you very much, and I hope that your problem now has been resolved.